Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear KristenHorseman.com. Happy birthday to you. Oh my gosh. So as of yesterday, my website turned 2 years old. And I was so excited when I saw the date, and I thought, you know what, it would be really fun to mark the occasion. First of all, I want to give a big shout out and big thank you to Sam Bell over at 16th Avenue Creative for helping me create my website. She is so amazing and so talented, and we have been collaborating for over 2 years now because she continues to help me add content to the site, which has been just so amazing, and I couldn't do it without her. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of show off my website, tell you about some of the features that it has. Of course, you can learn all about my coaching programs. I have a big focus on my gray area drinking coaching program. And so if you're looking to heal the cravings in your brain and for some resources around the nervous system and stress and accountability from a coach, then you can actually learn all about the program on the site, and also find a spot on my calendar so that you can book a free discovery call so that you can learn more and we can see if coaching is a good fit for you. Now, in addition to that, I also have a brand new page called Resources, and it has loads of free resources for family members and loved ones of those struggling with substances. You know, getting information and awareness and education out there for the family members is really such an important part of the recovery process. Families are the biggest untapped resource when it comes to recovery. So I'm such an advocate for family members, and especially, you know, watching what my husband had to go through when I was struggling with alcohol use disorder, you know, very severely. It was very scary for both of us, really. And he could have really benefited from a page like this, you know, that has so much information about, you know, where he could turn to, podcasts you can listen to, books, articles to read, videos, things like that. So I just want to give a shout out to two organizations that I have listed on here. One of them is CMC, Foundation for Change. They created those incredible invitation to change support groups, which is an evidence-based approach for helping. And so when you go to those invitation to change support groups, it's actually a learning group with a supportive environment. You go there to learn skills. You learn about how to take care of yourself. So there's self-awareness and self-compassion, for example, because it's very stressful on the family when somebody is struggling with substances. And if you're reaching for unhealthy coping mechanisms yourself to deal with the situation, you're not helping anybody. You're not helping yourself, or certainly not helping your loved one. So you learn those kinds of skills to take care of yourself. You learn communication is another big one. And communication is so important because you want to be able to foster open dialogue with your loved one versus defensiveness. So those are just some of the things that you would learn in an invitation to support group. I also want to give a big shout out to an independent film called Keep Coming Back. It's written and produced by Mark Rosman. He's been in Hollywood for over 3 decades. He's produced a lot of amazing hits, such as The Cinderella Story and the Lizzie McGuire series. But he wrote a movie based on his real life because when his daughter was 15 years old, she became addicted to drugs. And it was a 7-year, very hard journey before she eventually got sober. But it has a happy ending. The movie's all about spreading hope. She herself has actually been sober for over 5 years. She just got married and she's thriving, and it's great. So I love this movie so much. The focus really is on the parent in that situation. So Mark wrote it, you know, based on his perspective, and, you know, the loved one perspective, the things that he learned throughout that process and the changes that he made in order to help his daughter's recovery process. So I want to give a big shout out to them. You're going to see some great podcast links that are worth checking out. Lots of great videos here. So if there's anything that you actually would like to see added to this page, please reach out to me. By the way, this page is going to continually be updated. I'm so excited because somebody, a colleague of mine, just reached out and told me about an organization that she works for, and that I didn't know about. So we'll be adding that to the site very soon. Yeah, so exciting stuff. I'm really excited about this page. The other page I love highlighting, well, let's see, of course, is my blog page. I love writing blog posts. I have such a variety on here, and they all have to do with health and wellness, alcohol education, and of course a lot of personal stories that talk about where I share, wins and struggles over the years. So check that out. And then, of course, the events to brighten your life page. I love this page too. Okay, an event to brighten your life, I define that as something that is nourishing for your health and wellness. It's something that's fun, fosters connection, and just doesn't involve alcohol. It doesn't have to be designated a sober event. It's just, is alcohol just not involved at all? Because you hear about some of these, yoga and wine things, for example. So if it's, I just love events where alcohol is just not invited. And if your event meets that criteria, please reach out to me. There is a link that you could click on where an email will pop up, and you can reach out, tell me all about your event, and we'll get it on the page. I do this free of charge, by the way. I just think it's really fun to share all the amazing things that people are doing. There's a trip to Costa Rica from Michelle Plant Travels. There's the next Sober in the City is listed, happening in Scottsdale, Arizona, May 16th through the 18th. And by the way, ticket prices go up January 1st. So it's a great time to buy your ticket. And then a trip to Bali next June that is hosted by Dupe Witherick, and she's calling it the Finding Freedom Retreat. So those are just some of the great events that we've got on the page right now. I also have I have a shop page, so I have some great merchandise with my Sunsets of the New Happy Hour logo. I got some t-shirts and some mugs. So check that out as well. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching and for taking this journey with me. If there's any way I can support you, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much.